This is my co-host right here. He fucking sucks. I love him though. He knows that. He knows that I love him. But anyways, we're just gotta be loud. It's gotta be a little bit louder. All right, so we got today in the Space Talk area, we have Official King Chris. That's his fucking tag on IG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate
Official King
the
Chris.
introduction.
And then this guy recording with his phone is Jllama.
Probably with your mother.
Probably with your mother. But, all right, so I'm going to get into it real quick. I'm going to give Clay the headphones real quick. Go for it. All right. So, first off, I want to ask is who you are, where are you from, what's your deal? Who are you?
You want me to go first?
Yeah,
or?
go first. Yeah, I'll ask him.
Well, I go by Jeremy Gonzalez. I'm a Fresno native. Moved to Sanger, Cali, at early teens, and
Wait, you're from Fresno?
yeah, I was born in Fresno.
I thought you were always from Sanger.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. All right, keep going. My bad.
I love basketball. Love women. Love having a good time.
I like women.
Yeah, who doesn't? Well,
Keep going. What else?
anyways, yeah, I just love making the most out of life and trying to impact everybody's life.
And you're doing that right
Positively.
now through music, right?
Yeah, and I love making music. I've loved rap since I was a kid. First rapper I listened to was Lil Jon. And
Really?
then, yeah, that was like the first
No fucking way.
Ice Cube.
crazy.
Ice
That's
Cube.
That's crazy.
That's like you don't hear that like Little
Yeah,
John,
I remember who like my first artist was. It was
That's
like Lil
tight,
Jon,
okay.
Ice Cube, and then I shortly found Eminem. And
What was that?
Kinda,
I just said, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, all right. But yeah. Sometimes you gotta project. If you're gonna be the co-host, man, you gotta project.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. But you being from being in Sanger, going to Sanger High, that's how you know my brother
Hell yeah.
right here.
Baby Galaxy up in the building.
Baby Galaxy in the building.
Sanger Bangers.
So you guys went to school together, and then that's how I was able to hear your song because he liked one of your songs. What was that song that you liked from him? That was just like really just simple and like, what was it? You really loved it.
In the cut.
You know, yeah, it was in the cut.
Is it in the cut?
cut?
It was crazy because like someone posted.
Go ahead.
I don't know, someone put it like on an Instagram story or something. They put a link to it, and I mean, I was like, I want to see what this guy really sound like. And I mean, I knew who Jeremy was. You know, I just didn't know he was making music like that.
Uh-huh.
So then I looked at it and I was like, hey, this is not bad. And then
Those were the days of like we're finding out. Those were the days of like Lil Yachty when Lil Yachty was kind of coming out with like that bubblegum rap stuff. So like I don't
That's
know.
kinda what
I
I
don't
was
know if you
listening
kind
to
of
at
went
the
off
time,
of
too.
that.
Was this like in 2016?
Yeah. What year is this?
This is like late 2017,
Okay.
early 2018. I was like making songs on my phone off this one app called Rap Chat, and I was just like,
Dude, now
Bro, that's
Rap
crazy.
Chat. Shout out to Rap Chat.
and people were fucking with it. They were like,
But
'cause-
fucking, what's the app that's taking over now? The app that's taking over now? It's a new app that all these guys are using right now. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, it's
I know what
probably
you're talking
similar to
about.
Rap Chat. I forget the name. Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna be watching this and be like, "Oh, it's that dumbass." But yeah, so he was making songs off of his phone, and he liked it, and that was like the Lil Yachty days that was just coming out with that shit. So I was like, "Okay, I'll take a listen."
it wasn't even like that. It was because I was like, I was telling him like, yo, like my brother, you know, kind of messes with the, you know, the music stuff, you know, like legit, you know, with all the equipment and stuff. And this was back when we were like still recording in the house.
Yeah, in the closet.
And that's crazy.
Shitty beats.
It was,
Say that louder, bro.
It was crazy because then I was like, yo, Jeremy, like just come to my house. You do like, you know, we'll see what you sound like Richie in the booth.
Yeah.
And damn, I still have the first picture you guys had when you guys first recorded together.
Yeah.
And I
Wait,
got-
was that your first recording in an actual studio?
Well, I mean,
yeah, and that's
Wow.
I made like one of my bigger songs.
it was. I don't want to
That's
call it actual
crazy.
studio, but like actual like
Equipment-wise,
Equipment-wise, it wasn't
as
a studio,
opposed
but
to
it was
like the phone
equipment-wise.
recording.
And the quality was always like a big thing to me, so I was like, okay, let's get him recorded. But
We're just gonna have to cut that
camera.
out.
That's just the camera. Don't worry about it. So he goes in there. I meet him. I'm like, hey, what's up, Jeremy? You know, what's going on? Nice to meet you. Whatever. This is where I set up. He's like, well, this is cool. This is cool. He's like, I have this beat, but I don't really like. I don't know. Maybe you can make it better or something like that. So I remade it, and that's the song that you know as self-titled.
Oh wow.
and that was the first da 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 da. That was that
Yeah.
fucking whole thing. Like it was dope, and I was like, bro, I could make it like 10 times better. Just watch, and I did it real quick. And then he goes in there and lays his verse in one take, one fucking take, no bullshit.
True story, man.
So
That's crazy.
That's how we met, and I knew that he was like gonna be somebody that I could keep working with, because he had the same passion and same drive. Because he's fucking showing up off of a whim just to come and like record a song. You know what I mean?
And I think that's why I'm so grateful for music, is that, for example, like the same way that you guys met is the same way that I met him. Where I think the first song that I had heard, and it was the same thing too, someone had posted it on Instagram, was Tell Me. When he had released Tell Me, I
yeah,
heard
you
it
got
on
on the
some
remix, right?
Yeah, I heard
Okay.
it on someone's Instagram, and I was like, yo, who's this? Like, he's dope.
He's right up your lane too. Because
Exactly.
You guys, I think at the time, like it was like a Drake thing. I think
Yeah.
at this point,
Yeah,
he
exactly.
was on that same wave.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tell Me,
Love
and,
Drake, man.
Exactly.
And,
And so yeah, I hit him up. I fell in love with that song, and I was like, you know what? Like, I gotta do something on this song. Like, I just have to, you know? Whether we put it out or not, I think it was just more from just pure passion.
Did you ever come to the house when I was recording at the house?
No.
During COVID,
You came to the crib?
I did.
Oh, okay.
We recorded there.
In the closet?
We
I
recorded
turned that
there
little
before,
closet to a goddamn.
Hey, it worked though. It worked. Like,
up in there.
Oh my
Man.
god, yeah, we had Compton Menace in there. I was like, hey man.
It sounded so much better in there for some reason. Your shit sounded so much better in there for some reason. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know what it is either. Maybe it was just that house. That was a nice house. But fucking yeah, we had Compton Menace in there. That fucking guy.
He was in your closet?
He was in my closet.
Yeah.
Big ass dude in my closet.
Punching in and everything,
And guess what? He
bro.
was like, hey yo, can I bring my girl in here? And I was like, yeah, you can bring your girl. But then out comes the car like fucking 20 other guys. I'm like, no.
At your mom's
Yeah, my mom's crib. My mom wasn't there. It was
that's
just my
funny.
dad. And I was like, dude, I know my dad ain't gonna let this fly. So I was like, dude, you could only bring like 2 people, 3 people in here. He's like, all right, bet. He let everybody else in. So, or he had everybody else stay in the car or whatever. He walks up the driveway and he drops his fucking gun in my driveway. He drops
yeah.
the
No
gun.
way.
Yeah.
And I go,
I was
bro,
there.
that shit could have
Oh, you
went
were there
off.
that
I was
day?
there too, yeah.
I was
what?
like, that shit could have went off. He was like, don't worry about it, player. Don't worry about it. Put it back in his waist and just kept going in
Like
my house.
nothing happened, so
Yeah,
nonchalant.
coming into my house, I'm like, son
That's
of
funny.
a bitch. What am I getting myself into right now? But yeah, we recorded his song, and that shit never really dropped. I don't think Mans ever dropped that shit. Mans was the one.
Shout
who
out
got him over
Mans,
there.
man.
all that.
Yeah,
Mans is the man.
All that story, and we got him. I mean, it was a cool ass fucking clip for my Instagram. It's on my Instagram still, so stay up there until fucking, somebody deletes that.
It was
shit.
a moment.
It was a moment.
It was a moment.
So, all that to say, back in the day, that's where I met Jeremy. That's where That's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I met this guy, and he's quick with his bars. He's quick, he's smart with his bars. He's deliberate with his attack, and that's why I kept working with him. Same thing. Why I worked with him. So after Tell Me, that was when I probably met you. No.
Yeah. So
So this is Chris.
I remember how all of that came about. Was like I said, I had seen a clip of Jllama with Tell Me on Instagram, and I fell in love with the song. I was like, I have to do something on this, whether it came out or not, And then after that, I had nowhere to record, and so I just asked him like, "Hey, bro, where'd you record at?" I think at the time I was just bouncing around studio to studio. I hadn't found that sound, I guess, that quality that I loved, and I came here and it was history after that. It was like we clicked instantly,
Yeah, I remember back then.
Instant.
Actually, I think we did the majority of overtime.
No, we did all of overtime.
We did all of overtime here.
All of overtime was here.
Yeah, and I don't know if you had beats or if I was making the beats. How was that on overtime? What did we do on overtime? If you could remember, because it was fucking a couple years ago, man.
Because
We were
I
rocking
know for
years.
sure you did the one with me and Sean F. No Hands. I remember.
Oh yeah, we had Sean F. pull up.
Yeah. So I remember you had made that beat, and then Rico, you had made that beat,
Rico's
that's a story
so
too.
right
though.
now, right now, if you want to go and look up Rico and then come back to this
That
point,
song's fire.
go look up
That
Rico
song's fire.
by King Chris. Where can they find your music at right now? And
on
everybody's
all
music.
streaming platforms, everything.
What do they got to type in?
Just look up King Chris Overtime. The EP will pop up, and then browse through the EP.
King Chris.
Rico's on there.
Hell yeah.
But
And I remember we had a fucking elaborate ass plan for that video. It just never came to fruition, but we still could do it, man. We could revive it.
Unfortunately not, but
We
yeah,
can revive
bro.
it.
Yeah, definitely.
But so that I met him and we did a whole fucking.
I
EP
think that was the
together.
first
Well,
project we
yeah.
did.
Yeah, we
First
did that.
big project, and then after that, I think I was wanting to do another project, but I was just bouncing so much that they ended up becoming singles, which is majority of the singles that I have out now.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a project. I ended up
all
just
those singles,
yeah,
all those singles
literally,
were supposed to be a project.
literally.
But I think we started like we just focused on singles and we just.
I think another thing too was just a sound. The sound of what I wanted.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
at the
yeah.
time I
It
was
was
so
evolving,
indecisive. I think I was just so indecisive. I didn't know what sound I wanted to go with. And I think as an overall project, looking back at those singles, I was just like, for a project, this just won't make sense.
And that happens with a lot of artists trying to find their sound, and that's what I pride, I guess, my studio on or whatever I do is like helping everybody find their sound, because I remember I was dealing with the same shit, trying to find my sound.
Yeah, what's it called? I got something to say about that
Yeah.
because I worked with a lot of engineers and stuff, and one thing I love about
Say it louder.
One thing I love about Galaxy is that you already know what I'm
give
saying.
give my boy his flowers. I need to hear it
'Cause
loud and clear.
I love making music with everybody. Like I love collaborating with creative minds and stuff like that. So, but every time I've gotten in the studio with Galaxy, he always brings out more creativity, and he gets you out of your comfort zone, and that's something that I've always been open to doing.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we get along so good musically.
That's why,
because
I
I'm always listening to you.
Yeah.
Because I literally, there's like little shit that people will hear from my songs
these
when I do it
three
with
guys
them.
right
Bro.
here, if I could say, these three guys have been open to like my ideas and just helping them along with their shit and just like trying new shit and just like,
Hell yeah.
let's go for it. If we're gonna do something, we're gonna like make a good song.
And I think too, I think just within time too, as we all progress, we learn more and more about each other. Everything's just been flowing naturally though, work wise, and that's one thing that I love too, is just it comes so natural. And I think right now, I mean, you could definitely see the progression from like overtime to like my latest project, Farewell. And even the new one that's up to come, it's
honestly,
just like
this is why we're
the
even
sound
together.
and the production too.
Yeah.
I feel like we're also leaning more towards the production side as opposed to like just recording.
Just
where
rapping,
we're
right,
like
yeah.
messing with the beats, slowing it down, reversing them, doing these lo-fi things,
lo-fi
and
vocals,
just
we're doing
these sound effects too.
anything
The
we
sound
can
effects,
to kind of like make the song better,
bro.
and that's why. I mean, that's why I tell everybody like it's $100 for a reason.
And I think too, that's what differentiates you.
It is cheap,
from other producers that I've worked with, other engineers, is a lot of them are just there to press play,
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one that definitely that shows in other people's music, in other artists'
Hell
music,
yeah.
as opposed to when you have a good engineer that has input on your music. I think it just shows that one, they care, they're passionate about what they're doing,
Yeah.
and
Hell yeah,
just
Jay.
just sound wise, like you can tell when people put that effort in,
Yeah, and that's what I try to do with everybody, and that's what I did with him, and we created a fucking caterpillar to a butterfly.
Whoa,
with this
whoa,
nigga
whoa,
right
whoa,
here.
bitch.
We created something cool with this guy. We went all kinds of genres. We went to rap. We went to reggae. We went to
his reggae is crazy.
I think we
Crazy.
touched some EDM stuff. We touched all kinds of
see.
stuff, but it was just more like, the
I
passion
see.
and just trying to push forward everybody's music and trying to get like everybody out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And we that's how we work. That's how we fucking.
And I think that's why so many people come back to you too, is like, all these artists, without a good engineer, music's not gonna go far,
Yeah, I mean, fucking. I don't. What's 40? What's 40 to Drake? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
What's 40 to
Exactly.
Drake?
God right there.
Exactly. Without 40, there is no Drake. You know.
Yeah, and he'll say that too. I think he would say that. Like, yeah, this is my producer, is my engineer, and there's a difference between beat makers and producers, and we can say this. And I need you guys to know this: beat makers make the beats, but producers, what I do is just produce the song, make sure the song is fucking.
Make that shit amazing.
We make that shit amazing.
Hell yeah.
So. What was that?
You can't really make a beat, huh?
Yeah, I can't make a beat, bro. I played guitar on one of the fucking JY Lucky's track that we were doing a video for it on Friday or Thursday. I was like, I played guitar on that. Like, I literally played guitar on it, bro. I was like, fuck. But that's what you got to do sometimes. Just
I think the one I mean, obviously the viewers aren't gonna know till later, but even that little solo that you did on the last studio session we were here on the new project, the Jersey Club one.
Yeah.
Bro,
Just it adds
crazy.
to it.
Exactly. And
We're
that's what I'm
adding.
saying. As far as production,
Galaxy.
like we're really working.
Galaxy
you know?
got that swag, man.
Well, you guys allow me to do that, so I appreciate that all the way. I appreciate you guys just allowing me to be creative too. That's why I think I love this more than just being the front man. You know, because I never really wanted to be the front man. I just wanted to be the person like a Pharrell. Pharrell has his own songs, but
We're all still getting paid.
yeah, he's still getting paid off his shit. So eventually, hopefully, you know.
And I feel like that's one thing that all these artists need to take notes on is being more open to different sounds and different kind of just, I don't know, taking in that criticism. I feel like a lot of them, you tell them something and they get offended.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's where I did. Like I was treading lightly with you guys. Like I don't want to step on your toes.
Yeah.
But like I interjected like slowly, and then like how you said, we got to
And
learn
it
a lot about
worked,
each
bro,
other,
and it
then,
works,
And then
you know?
we're getting to make some good songs. So
Especially artists here, though, especially artists in Fresno. It's like you're a Fresno rapper, and a lot of people know that, but like being a
You wanna
rapper
be
is
like every
way
other
different
rapper. You
from
wanna
being
be
an
like every-
artist. I feel like when you're an artist, you can maneuver through different genres, different sounds, just different
that's the definition
everything.
of- that's the artist. That's the artistry.
Exactly. You're able to paint a picture, and when you're a rapper, I feel like you just close yourself into this small box, this small genre of music
rap.
or sound that
And
that
rap has changed too. So it's just like
tremendously.
what is a rapper now? You know what I mean? It's just
Tremendously.
I think everybody now is just like we all want to be artists and trying to do something different, try to be ourselves and find our sound. So all those tracks that I'm talking about, from Jllama's fucking discography to yours, we've all done that where it's just like we're pushing the music forward and producing the song. So every song has been thought out.
Trying to make timeless shit. That's
Yeah,
what we
timeless
always talked
stuff.
about.
Yeah.
Always talked about.
Since we're on that topic, I just
go
wanted to
for
put it out there too. Is we've been working. Llama's been here a numerous amount of times.
I'll be in Hawaii though too.
And,
Jllama in Hawaii with it.
So this last time he was out here, we've been working in the booth.
And we about to get some work in today.
Galaxy's been going crazy. We got this.
So what we're kind of here for also is you guys have a collab EP right now.
Hell
that
yeah.
is about to. I mean, do we got any kind of timeline on that? I mean,
We trying to drop it next month, hopefully. Before next month.
so what are the songs? What are the songs on the EP? It's
Gotta save the best for last. So we got.
what's just 3 songs? It's 3, right? It's a little quick.
We might
three-piece?
have more, depending on.
Are
how
we
the
doing
night
a
goes.
4-piece?
I mean, we're here tonight. You know.
We might see how. You know,
We're here tonight, yeah.
And we got money. I know I got money to spend.
Oh shit,
so
you got money?
I got money to spend.
You got money?
Yes, I have money to spend.
I might have to.
It's a capitalist fucking nation, bro. Everybody has to get paid. But
If
no, for real.
if my funds aren't enough, I'm gonna have to give you the watch on my wrist.
Yeah, I'm about to, in collateral. Yo, this is the watch. Hold this shit for me, and I will bring back this. It's almost like that pawn shop deal.
Hey, but
But yeah. So working with these guys, it really elevated my game as well to know how to navigate through songs, navigate through genres, navigate through people. And you guys have been fucking epic, just working. And so all these songs, you can fucking find them that they have. You can find them on every fucking platform.
And I feel like that's one thing a lot of people don't know
Look up
is
those fucking
is
songs.
the amount of work me and Jllama have been putting in, even together as a collective, bro. Like we have so many singles out together.
Yeah.
He's been on my projects, I've been on his projects, and I feel like we really, as a duo, I feel like we don't get the recognition we deserve.
Well, that's what we're working on.
That's facts.
We're really working on that with shows, live
Facts,
shows.
huh?
That's facts, right?
Facts, all right.
Okay, Ralph, can you say
facts,
that
bro.
that's facts?
Hey,
Give him the mic.
Hey,
Can you say
hey,
that
tell
that's facts?
tell the motherfuckers stop sleeping, bro.
Tell him to stop sleeping.
Stop sleeping. It's facts.
Stop sleeping. It's facts. So, yeah, they put in a lot of fucking work. They have a lot of songs together, and this is why we wanted to fucking introduce you guys and let you guys see who
We love this shit.
you know who they are and talk about their fucking.
It's
music.
timeless, though. It doesn't matter if they hear this a year from now. It's the music's forever. You know, we're here
Especially
forever.
if you're just making music from your heart, making music out of the
Exactly.
passion.
The music's
and
timeless.
not trying to follow a trend, not trying to be the fucking
Exactly.
not trying to be the latest shit. That's
I'm not
out.
trying to say.
Because
Put it on that
there's
bitch.
songs too with me and him that we've made years ago that I still play to this day, and I don't get tired of it. You know,
Right.
I can listen and I'm like, wow, this is good.
This guy pulled up listening to his own music right now, and I was just like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean?
Hell
Like,
yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, I love playing my own music. I
Yeah,
mean, at some point, you
facts.
got to love your own shit. I remember
Facts.
Tyler, the creator, was saying, like, if you don't fucking love your shit, like, and you don't push yourself out there, like you're the hottest shit out there,
Bro.
there's nobody else is gonna do it.
Facts.
And we all have fans and shit like that, but we're the main,
Yeah.
catalyst to pushing our own self.
And I
out.
feel like I'm my biggest fan.
Hey, Galaxy.
I play my shit so much. Some of my friends get tired
Hey,
of
Galaxy,
that
I
shit.
got a question because it's on the top of my head right now.
Go for it.
So you made hella music over the years.
Right.
I know you have songs that you've made and you look back on them, you're like, damn, that shit kind of ass. Like, I don't like that shit. But somebody fucking is like, hey, remember that song you made? That shit slaps.
To be honest, the songs that were asked, I never.
Or you personally don't like them, you know what
I
mean?
don't like them, but I never really. Well, no, there's okay. The first song on Galaxy Volume 1, the first song, I don't like it. Honestly,
there's people that like it.
nobody has told me that they like it. Like, it might be like one of my most ass trash songs ever, but I'll fucking play that shit and I'll still vibe to it just because I make music for myself sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that's where, like, you got to make music for yourself, because if you're not making music for yourself, then you're just following a trend. You're trying to make some. you're
And
trying to make
people
something
can
for
see
it.
through it.
Yeah,
People know.
you know if it's fake
People
or not.
know.
There's too much shit nowadays. There's too much shit that's the same. You got to be different. You want to stand out now because all this shit the same just blends in. Everybody a rapper. Everybody makes
Exactly.
Cali rap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody fucking yells into a microphone. Everybody does some dumb shit on that shit.
Everybody's fucking bitches and getting money.
Exactly.
Killing
Exactly.
people.
Killing people. I feel like that's the
Yeah.
biggest
Well,
thing
they
people rap
talking
about.
it.
For
It's-
real.
Not many are actually doing
Like,
it.
at least, like, fuck some moms, you know? Like,
Fuck some moms. Say that louder.
Hey,
fucking
that's
fuck,
that's
fuck
a
mamas, you know?
movement.
Like,
Hey.
Well, at least at my age now. That's all I-
Keep your
that's all I
mama
have
tucked
left.
from llama.
That's all I have left. But yeah, that's just a recap basically on who these fucking guys are, why the fuck they make music, and you can find all their music. I'm gonna put their tags in this video too. But in between this video, go and fucking listen to one, and then come back, and then you could really kind of gauge what they're really doing, what
We're
they've
different.
been doing. Yeah.
Stop sleeping.
we got a song that's actually pretty anticipated.
Yeah. What's that one?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, she bad. 280, 270.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Talk that shit.
snippet.
How many views on that snippet?
They got people from India saying, "What song is this called?" Like,
Really?
Yeah. And I'm
Those
like,
shorties
it's
you
not out yet. It's not out yet,
bad.
but it's,
Quarter
It's
million,
so
quarter million views
bad.
on the snippet.
yeah.
So the EP's dropping soon.
EP's dropping soon. We want you guys to listen to it and just come from a place of open-mindedness and know that, like, these guys are putting in their hard work, effort, and fucking buy the song, man. If you could buy the song, that means a lot, bro. And even
Real.
if you stream it, that's cool. But I would say, if
Play
you
it
really
while you're
wanna
sleeping.
support,
Play it while you're sleeping. That's what I
buy
tell people.
the damn song. It's only 99 cents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell people to play my shit while they're sleeping on
Right.
like the volume low.
Oh, okay.
Runs the streams up.
Run the streams up.
Facts.
Play it while- yeah,
Facts.
run the streams up.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. Hey,
It's
what's it
crazy.
called?
I actually had a couple friends that when we first met or whatever, they loved the music, and so what they would do is they'd go to like these like phone company stores and like go on every phone and put my music and just like slap it on there just to get the streams up. I swear it was so dope to hear that. It's funny though, funny.
That's
I've
real.
got Apple Music Store on every single tablet.
Yeah, literally that's what they would do. Yeah, funny.
What's it called, Galaxy? I'm gonna ask you another important question.
Yeah.
Remember that Millweed cipher thing that was going on back in the, maybe like a couple years ago? You should do like a Galaxy cipher. Have you thought about doing some shit like that? Like where you bring artists together and do some. Have you thought about that? You talked about that?
I think we've talked about it before, but he's never done it.
Yeah, it's about time, man.
So whatever happened, I remember years ago, I think this is when we first started working, you had hosted, I want to say, a big old performance just down the street from here, right? Okay, so yeah, Galaxy and Friends. There you go.
Fat Owls, hey.
So what's
Fat Owls,
up with
Galaxy
that?
and
Obviously, we had this
COVID
period of
fucked
COVID. No, we
everything.
had this period of
This is
COVID.
before
Yeah,
COVID.
Yeah, it was before
I
COVID.
know. I remember that. And so, what now?
So, what we got going on with this March 1st show is just the March 1st. It's gonna be at the Fulton. He's gonna be performing. What I'm planning for next is if that show goes really well, and I think it is because there's already 150 tickets sold. I think if it goes, yeah, pre-sale. This is pre-sale, man. It's not even at the door yet if people want to go, but what I want to do with that is if I see that it goes good, I'll go ahead and use that same venue, and not the Fat Owls venue, but use that same venue, and I'm gonna put on Rizzy. I'll probably do him again. You'll be on the ticket. A plus from Fresno. I want him on the ticket. He's more than down to do it. So we'll do another Galaxy Friends Part 2. It's gonna happen this year, I think, probably later in the year, but. It's gonna happen. I need that to happen again.
I feel like we definitely need it. I think that's when we had first started working. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be a part of that, but we do need it. We need a part 2.
Yeah, we do. Open the door for you, dude.
I got it. Yeah, man.
We got people pulling up right now. Huh?
What's up, Drew? I feel like I just saw you, man. Oh, hey, I saw you too, man. I saw.
We're shooting the podcast right now.
Hey,
he
so I
was
was
at- he was
thinking,
at
should
cut
we cut this and then do a part 2? So this was like an intro. We'll do a part 2 where we're just talking shit, Just
All right. So this is one. We're gonna do another one after this. We'll see you guys right
For
after.
part 2.
Play this one. Play this one all the way the fuck out. The next one, we'll be right back. We'll be right back with it.
Yeah, shout out all the moms in the world.
Shout out all the mothers. Go for it.